Alright guys, SmackDown Live review time. I just gotta say, no, we'll save that for the end, for my final thoughts on the show in general. The show started off with a promo for the match between Cena and Orton. It kinda made it feel like a big pay-per-view promo. You know how, like, before they do a match, big match of the promo, the main event, they're gonna go into a couple minute promo, and that's exactly what they did here, and made it feel like it was a pay-per-view, and thus made it feel more like they're not having a match at Mania. Let's be honest, I don't think they were. I said this last week. I don't think they are. So, Daniel Bryan started the show out, and shortly after, Miz comes out, and again, another great exchange between those two. They've got to let Daniel Bryan have one last match against The Miz. The way this is shaping up, if they don't, it's going to be a letdown. And if the rumors are true, Miz and Maurice versus Cena and Bella, kill me now. That's not going to be good, as Miz versus Daniel Bryan would be. And then Corbin comes out, AJ and Dean Ambrose. And let's be honest, does anybody else think that Ambrose is going to suck in the Elimination Chamber? Because WWE will not let him do anything crazy. They're going to let him do these PG crazy ass shit that's going to be like, oh, well, that didn't live up to the hype at all. But all in all, I think it's going to be a decent Elimination Chamber. Daniel Bryan turns this little argument into a fatal four-way match between AJ, Corbin, Miz, and Ambrose. And it, coincidentally, of course, is the first match on the show. I mean, let's start off with this. Corbin kills AJ when AJ tries to jump off the top rope, with the dive on the top rope, whatever, and fucking Corbin destroyed him with a punch to the face. Literally looked like he broke his jaw, and it was disgusting and awesome looking at the same time. I just gotta say, and again, Miz does the yes chance, and I love it. I don't know how much I say this during my reviews, but it is so great to see. I mean, Miz is just the man. I've been a Miz fan. I said this every review, just so people don't think, oh, you're just a Miz fan after that promo. No, I've been a Miz fan since I could remember. But AJ Styles hits a phenomenal forearm on the Miz later on in the match. Maurice pulls him out so he can't get pinned. Corbin pulls AJ around, hits the end of days, and Corbin gets the win. Great way to start the show, but just because Corbin wins this fatal four-way, he's not winning the belt at the Elimination Chamber. It's going to have to be Bray Wyatt, and we'll get to that in the main event. We're going to keep everything that way until the main event, because there's a lot to discuss and a lot to think about towards Mania and Elimination Chamber. Not a big fucking build, but they had an interview between Natty and Bella. Didn't pay attention, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Yeah, let's skip it because I didn't pay attention. Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews. DZ goes for a super kick. Crews ducks it, goes for a roll-up pin, and Dolph Ziggler loses again. But this storyline, Dolph Ziggler again attacks Crews with a chair a couple of times, and Kalisto comes out to make the save. Kalisto tries to go after him with a Salida del Sol. Dolph Ziggler turns around and sits him on the top rope and hurts the M-Bags. Then goes after him with a chair and hits both of them a couple more times with the chair. So, what I want to know is, where are they going with this towards the Elimination Chamber? Or we're going to wait until WrestleMania, when they probably put him in another multi-man ladder match for the fucking Intercontinental Championship. Or we're going to get the end of this at Chamber. It'd be nice, but who really freaking knows? I like it where it's going with it, but I just want to know when it's going to end so we can get that big, moment, okay, yeah, that's going to be good. We had a double contract signing. Everybody was good on the mic. I just don't like Naomi on the mic. She sounds like she tries too hard, and it's just, I don't like it, but it ends up in a brawl. Like every other contract signing in fucking WWE history. I don't think there's been one where there has not been a brawl in some way, shape, or form. Let's be honest here. It's just not. I mean, Naomi, I think the way Naomi started the brawl was pretty cool. She's like, you're going to feel the glow. Yeah, who gives a fuck? But then she comes around, fucking picks her legs up, whatever, and fucking hits her right in the face. Hits Alexa Bliss right in the face with the boot. So at the Elimination Chamber, the match is Naomi versus Alexa Bliss for the women's title, and Becky Lynch versus Mickie James for the women's title. Out of all three, yes, people, 3 women's matches at Elimination Chamber. If that's true, no, don't do it. That's too much. And I understand there's a lot of people wrapped up in the Elimination Chamber. Pretty much all of the people on the roster, let's be honest here. But 3? Oh, God, don't do it. So we had all the tag teams, all the heel tag teams. Where's all the face tag teams? And I just gotta say, they're not doing much with the tag team championships on SmackDown. After the Wyatt family win, American Alpha beat the Wyatt family, they've done nothing. They have done nothing. I mean, they wanted to defend the titles, and then everybody the tag team was out and they brawl. So this week is the faces versus heels because of that Elimination Chamber tag team turmoil. Oh my god. So what I want to know again, is there something that I missed between Rhino and Slato? Rhino and Slato. Great job. Pat yourself on the back for that, Mike. Okay. They were not a team for a couple weeks ago. They were fighting. Rhino said, "You didn't see your fault," whatever. After Rumble, like a week before Rumble, it's just like, no, they're still a tag team. You know, all that stuff is just like null and void. We didn't know what we're gonna do, even though the writing has been typically pretty good on SmackDown so far. Yeah, just not feeling this one. We're gonna keep them as a tag team. That's what it kind of feels like here, unless I'm missing something. Which if I am, let me know. And the ending, the Ascension get the win after Rhino goes for the spear, which tries to get it on Victor. Connor moves out of the way and gets hit with a spear, or actually a gore. Same fucking shit. And then Victor off the top rope or the second rope with a knee and ends the match. Are they trying to push the Ascension? If not, don't do it. They tried to when they got called off from NXT. It's just another team or just another talents from NXT that they just don't make it on the main roster, and Ascension has it. And I don't see them doing anything. I'm just saying, just don't. I thought the Vaudevillains had a chance, but yeah, they don't fucking know anymore either. That's just the one thing on SmackDown I'm not happy with is the tag team division. I feel like American Alpha as tag team champions should be high praised, but they've not had anything to fucking care about. I mean, when they had that open challenge, what everybody in America, or fucking the world wanted was the revival. And they did not do that, in which it really crushed a lot of people. Me, I wanted to cry. Move on to the main event. Randy Orton versus John Cena. I was really looking forward to this match. And a lot of people were complaining. And rightfully so. I understand why they're complaining because, you know, John Cena versus Randy Orton, if that happens at WrestleMania, we've seen it so many times. But what they forget? That every time they have a match, it's a safe bet that it's going to be good. Remember, I think their best match was, at Breaking Point, which was that I Quit match. And Jesus, it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think Cena tied Randy Orton up to the ring post or switch opposite. That was complete insane. Just one of the things I remember back from one of their old matches. They just won't have a match at Mania. After this, and after showing all the promos, you just feel like, oh yeah, it's the ending. They're both pretty much near the end of their careers. This is probably the final match, but, you know, really kind of, and it's not going to be the final match. We're going to probably get one in a couple months. After John Cena comes back after WrestleMania, after he takes another break for that movie, that rumored him filming. Yeah, so they both kick out of their finish. Randy Orton hit the AA. Randy Orton hit the RKO. Cena kicks out. Cena hits the AA. Orton kicks out. But, okay, so here we are, near the end of the match. Cena goes for an attitude adjustment, but Randy Orton tries to move back from the ropes, and when he does, he hits the ref in the face with a boot. So, of course, the referee goes out and gives the opportunity for Bray Wyatt to come in and interfere, and that's exactly what he does. They try to hit another one of those double RKO Sister Abigail things, but Cena hits a clothesline out of it. But Bray Wyatt turns around, sees it, tries it. I think, does he hit a Sister Abigail? I really don't remember. But what happened was, Luke Harper comes out, and he's still kind of under that spell. Like, oh, he's under the spell, he just don't want to do anything to Bray Wyatt. He does. Right after JBL says that, he does turn around and hit him with a clothesline. When Randy Orton sees that, he tries to go for an RKO, and Luke Harper turns around, pushes him off right into an attitude adjustment, and Cena gets the win. Decent show. Not mark-out worthy, like a lot of people will act like, because let's be honest, they didn't have anything good to talk about on Raw. I understand why people mark out, because Raw's not good. So SmackDown is better than crap. So people are like, okay, yeah, let's get into this. But what you gotta if you really look at some of this stuff, it's not as great as people make it out to be, but still better than Raw. Don't get me wrong, it's still better than Raw, but not like people make it out to be. So we'll talk about how I feel about Elimination Chamber. If you want a prediction show, if you want me to get down to the predictions, I will put one out Saturday if you guys would like one. I don't know if I like 2 weeks after the Rumble for a pay-per-view. They kind of started a week before the Rumble for the kind of build up towards Elimination Chamber with the announcement. But I don't know really if it even matter because it's just 2 weeks. I don't know how I feel about that. The whole Elimination Chamber thing was done right. The women's matches were done right. I don't know about anything else. I think they announced the Randy Orton, Luke Harper. I think that'll turn out okay. But 2 weeks, they could have done a lot more in another week. So, who knows? 2 freaking quick weeks. I mean, I don't even know if I'm ready for that. After the Royal Rumble sucked the life out of me. So, like I said, decent show. Not markout worthy like a lot of people make it out to be. But let me know what your thoughts are on the show down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And if you guys want me to make a prediction, it'll be up on Saturday, and I'm out. Thank you so much for watching.